When a loved one is diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease, it can be a trying time. Obviously, you want to make sure your loved one gets the best care possible, but you also want to understand Alzheimer's to prepare for what's ahead.
Alzheimer's is memory loss, if you will. It is proteins dumping in the brain, kind of making your brain start to tangle, for a lack of a better words. There are cases that start as early as 39 years old. It's called early onset Alzheimer's or early onset dementia, and obviously the older you get, people can get it as well.
Kevin Booth is the Director of Operations at Delmar Assisted Living. He says there are certain warning signs that can indicate a possible problem.
Mom or dad is just forgetting things. Dad drives to a certain barbershop and he winds up 10 miles away from it because he just kind of can't remember how to get there. It's little things like that that start sparking. You might want to start watching.
When the time comes to make a decision regarding care for Alzheimer's, an assisted living facility may be the best option.
We use what we call the 3M module, which is meals, mobility, and medication management. If a person is having a difficult time maneuvering or moving through their house, if they can't make their own meals, if they can't remember to take their medication, it may be time to start looking for an assisted living.
Having that support helps keep family bonds strong. It takes the pressure of caring for a loved one with Alzheimer's off of other family members.
The problem that happens is they've gone from being a daughter or a son or a wife or a brother to a caregiver. They're not the same person anymore to that person. So in other words, if your father has Alzheimer's and you are his son and you're trying to take care of him, you're not his son as much anymore. You've now become the caregiver.
Kevin says it's also important to trigger memories, starting with pictures.
What we're doing today is we're doing like a shadow box theme, picture frame with older pictures. A person remembers the past dramatically. They don't remember yesterday, or they don't remember that they even ate today. But they do remember themselves in their military uniform. So we try to put pictures and things like that into place to help them remember who they were. We make them very personalized. It might be Jim's military days, and we put it in big letters so they remember, hey, that's me, I'm Jim.
There's also music therapy.
Music is probably one of our best therapeutic tools for Alzheimer's and dementia residents because it brings them back to a day when they were happy. It brings them back to a day they can remember.
Kevin says it's also common for some Alzheimer's patients to forget to eat. So the team at Delmar Assisted Living reminds them it's as simple as throwing a meal into a slow cooker.
And just that smell that just goes through the entire building sparks their appetite. It gets them hungry, just like it does for you at home. If you're making a big pot of soup and you're running out to work this morning, by the time you get home, the whole house smells like this great meal and all you want to do is eat. It's kind of the same principle.
All of these techniques combined is what helps residents at Delmar Assisted Living feel right at home.
We are the only freestanding Alzheimer's dementia facility on the Eastern Shore. It is a locked facility, but you do not feel like you're in a locked environment. It is not a locked, long hallway. You don't feel like you're walking into a dungeon. It is a beautiful home, and they have free reign to move throughout the building. And they've thrived very well in that.